guys, so I just got to the fishing spot. It's kind of rocky over there, so I'm scared that my line's gonna get caught, but I just parked up somewhere and we'll move around as necessary. I'm going to set up my line, set this guy up. I already kind of got my lines ready. I just have to tie them on and add a weight, which I just bought some new weights a minute ago. There wasn't too many options at the store, only a few. Like, I was surprised by how much there wasn't in stock, but this should work. But yeah, I got some of these already ready earlier this week. Little bag. My dad showed me how to do this and just kind of get them ready. That way when you get here, it's not a pain in the asshole. Should just tie the weight on there and then on here. Isn't my pole so pretty? I love the colors of it. It's so cute. That's totally why I picked it out. So today we're working with this pole right here, and then I have another one, pause, that I actually slammed against my car door and it broke the tip off right here, and my dad says that I shouldn't use it, but it still works, so I'm gonna keep using it until it doesn't work. And then I was gonna get live shrimp, but then my dad said he had some shrimp in the freezer, and I was like, I'll save a few bucks. So we just got a bag of shrimpies over here. We're gonna use that as bait. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Almost forgot about you guys there. Oof, that was a close call. It's stuck. I kind of knew this would happen around this area because there's so many rocks. So this was my first cast, so we'll see. Yeah, it's pretty in there. but something's telling me that I shouldn't cast it out in the same spot because there's just so many rocks. I wish you could see like in the water, but it's like full of rocks over here. So I think I'm gonna go to a different spot and try my luck there. We'll see. Whoopsie doodles. I forgot to put the weights on here. So we will be starting over. You have to laugh at these kinds of things. You can't even be upset. When I come fishing, it's like an all day thing. So I'm patient. I have nowhere to be. Things like this are gonna happen, and it just is what it is, you know? Just is what it is. But yeah, this is my first time shooting a video like this. I usually don't really, which weight should I use? Oh, birds are flying right above me. If you could see them. Where'd they go? There they are. So yeah, usually I try to go for more of like a cinematic style, and usually when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I don't film. But guess what? It's a new day. My new weights are in here. It's a new era of creation. And I'm trying something different because I genuinely love being outside. I love nature. I love watching nature videos. Outdoor Boys is like my favorite. And I recently just got into Mav. I don't remember his YouTube handle, but I think it's Mav Outdoors. I really love watching outdoor stuff. And I just started watching this other guy. He's from Florida. So it's cool to see people from Florida doing it as well, because a lot of the places that I watch are like Alaska and places like that. So it's cool to see people representing the state of Florida and getting outdoors and doing adventurous things outdoors. Because sometimes it's like, yeah, Florida has a lot, but it also doesn't have a lot of the things that a lot of the other states have, like mountains and waterfalls. You know, we obviously have beaches and things of that nature, which I'm extremely grateful for. But yeah, sometimes, and you know, we obviously don't have snow, so it's just things like that. Is that a plane? What is that? Oh, it's a boat speeding down. Like, what is that? All right, we got the weight on this time. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, as far as I can tell. What's happening right now? Okay, there we go. The hardest part about all of this is my hair all over my face. But I just like rarely ever have my hair up. Like, it's just like not something I do a lot. So I like my hair down, but then there's obviously a payoff. Okay, that's looking good. My dad always says lick this part and then tighten it up. There we go. Took a minute, but we're here. Okay. Bam. Let's go ahead and secure it. It's getting a little hot, actually. Open this up. Okay. Cool. So, I think we're kind of ready to go. Should we fucking do it? Let's fucking do it. Should I bring anything with me in case? Because I'm gonna walk over further out, so I'm trying to be prepared. Oh, I have an extra thing right here. Bam. Fucking awesome. And then I'll bring an extra weight just in case I lose my shit again. Hope not. Fingers crossed. The fishing gods are with me today. And then I have that. My bait. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. another thing that my dad recommended to me. It's this. And he gave me a fake shrimp to use with this. So I might have to try that later. Let me just get that and put it in my pocket. He gave me this little guy. It's a little shrimpy. Has like a little weight inside, I think. So, and then he recommended this to me. So, we'll see. It's funny because as I was getting everything ready, my dad's like, oh, I'm going fishing too. And he's taking his kayak out. And he just like goes along the intercoastal. Sometimes he'll pull up to like one of those islands over there. But we only have one kayak, and also my car doesn't really fit a kayak, and it's pretty packed already. So we will be doing what we're doing now. Maybe one day he'll let us borrow the kayak. We'll see. Freaking huge shrimp, jeez. Definitely fish jumping. There's a bunch of these oysters over here, and I just recently watched a YouTube video, and you can harvest these and actually eat them. I'm not sure exactly how. Like, I know you need to make sure that you're able to harvest these in the area that you're in and make sure it's like the right season and stuff for it, but I'm pretty sure that when I looked online on the website, this is one of the areas that you could harvest them. So I'd have to check to see if it's the season for it, but maybe I can do that next time. There's also these little tiny ones right here. They're kind of on the, let's see if it'll focus. Let's see. So those look interesting as well. They're really tiny though. They're smaller than like a dime, to be honest. But yeah, those are all there against the rock. This is the scene right now. Got someone over there with the cast net. Definitely on an incline, but should get the job done. I forgot a plate. Oh well. It will have to be fine. So I just brought a little bit of food, to be honest. It's kind of sad to look at it from this perspective, but when I looked in the fridge I was like, yeah, I should be fine. So my mom made some gnocchi with like chicken last night, so I'll be eating that. I'm gonna heat that up now, and then I got some sausage that I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna make some hot chocolate. So we'll see how it goes. This is super slanted right now, so it's not the most ideal, but it's really pretty, like genuinely. Look at this. Like, this is a vibe. It's literally, we're under a beautiful tree. Okay, look. It's not too shabby. It's a beautiful day. The water is super humming in the background, and so we're taking a break from fishing and gonna fuel ourselves a bit. So let's get it. Guys, there's a sea turtle. There's literally a turtle right there. Look at that guy. This is the second turtle I've seen today. The first one I tried to capture, and he like literally popped his head right at me, and I tried to get my camera and then he went away. But look at him. Aww. So beautiful. Ooh, that's cooking fast. I didn't bring a plate, but I do have the container that I brought it in. So So I also have one more of these little sausages that we got from Aldi. They're from Spain. They're a little messy, but they are so good. Oh my goodness, these are so good. They're messy though. You get this like orange situation on you, but oh, so good. Shout out Aldi. This with like some brie. So good. Look, my lips are orange. So nice though. Oh no, that's definitely not what we wanted. It's just because this campsite is very slanted. It'll work though. Oh, it's getting hot. Let's lower this. Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably good. Smells good. Ooh, it's hot, but it's good. I also got a new small rig. What is it called? Yeah, it's a small rig magic arm with the magic clamp or something. I can't remember exactly the terminology, But I have this idea of this shot that I want to do because I have my book with me, just in case I wanted to read. If I could get it out of my bag. And I have this idea to clamp it onto my book and then show the different settings I'm in, and then do a bunch of match cuts into me reading, like right now staring out at the water, me reading like, you know, in my backyard, on the toilet, you know, like just random stuff. I just feel like that'd be cool. So I'm gonna grab my boom arm, mic arm, whatever the fuck that shit is called, magic arm. I'm also gonna put my propane stove away, kind of get that handled. And then we'll go fishing in a bit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's a small rig magic arm. It's 9.8 inches. Then you attach this to your camera or whatever. I don't think it's recommended to attach to your camera, but I follow a bunch of creators that do it and they recommend it, so. And then this goes onto the clamp, and you just attach the other side to the clamp like that. And then this has a thing that when you rotate it, it can clamp on to anything, so it gets smaller. See? And then if you rotate it the other way, it opens up. So my idea is to attach it to my book. The only thing is I might kind of mess up the book. That's the part that kind of sucks. But I could probably put something here, but the thing is, I'm not going to, just because I'm already out here and I don't feel like going and doing that right now, and like going in my car and figuring it out. We're just gonna hope that this doesn't mess up my book too much, because I literally just started reading this book and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's called The Paper Palace, if you were wondering. Another great book recommendation I have is The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. It's probably one of the best books I've read in a while. I highly recommend it. It's about a girl who, her dad was in the military. He served in Afghanistan, in Iraq, and he got really bad PTSD. So he's just kind of abusive, and I'm not going to give it all away. But anyway, his buddy from the war ends up passing away, and I guess he doesn't really have anyone, so he gives her dad this property that he has in Alaska. And so they move out like off-grid into this property in Alaska. And if you know anything about Alaska, is during the winter, it's like pretty much dark like all the time. And so that triggers something in her dad, and it's really interesting. It's also about like survival and like the outdoors and having to like prepare for the winter, and it's a really, really, really good book. And then the book I read before that was called something The Hermit, the last Hermit, I think is what it was, by Michael Fink, I believe. And it was about like, it's a real story based on a true story about this man who, when he was like 20 years old, he just decided to like pack up his stuff and like go live in the wild in Maine. And he survived. His story is really interesting because he survived for 22 years or something like that, maybe even more, I can't remember exactly, but he went through winters there and so many things, like he went through so much there, and he never once lit a fire. I find that to be so intriguing. Like, he never once lit a fire. He survived by like, there was like cabins nearby. I'm not gonna give it all away, but anyway, that is a really, really good book. So, and then this is a book I'm now reading. But if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. I love reading. So, meanwhile, I haven't even done what I was supposed to do, which is clip this on. Let's see if we could get it. I wish I had an extra hand. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough hands. It's like, dude, how can I like cook, film? Like, it's just fish. Like, how do you do it all? Like, I just don't. I don't know. All right, I need to figure out a smart way to do this because I want to still be able to turn the pages. But if I only show this much of it, let's see. All right. this camera to make it happen. There's a cute little lizard right there if you see him. See if we can get a little closer and if he doesn't run away. There he is. Look at that guy. He's just hanging out. Oh, he's not scared at all. Oh. There's a little bee on my book. Oh. What are you doing, little guy? How'd you get on my book? I guess how did my book get on you? You know, it's not like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's fast. He's a fast guy. Look at him. He's really fast. I can't keep up with him. Stuff about being outside. You run into stuff like this. It's great. He's so cute. Oh my god, he's so adorable. I don't know if these ones sting. They probably do. He seems like a nice guy though, so I'm not worried about him. This hot chocolate is so good. Oh, oh! He flew away. I accidentally hit him with my thumb. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare ya. So delicious. Back to business. Alright, I read a few chapters, drank my hot chocolate. I think it's time to try to fish again. See if we catch anything this time. Look at this little friend to come say hello to me. I kind of want to cast right here. This seems like a good spot. The turtles here. That means there's got to be some food. Look at that guy. There's a lot of sea turtles over here. I just saw another, like, I saw two more. Seems like this is a spot. Look at that guy. Oh my goodness gracious. What a gift. didn't catch anything. We had quite a few bites, but at least we have this beautiful sunset. And the clouds just look unreal today. So I would consider today